you can see by the title, today I will be talking about nice boy syndrome. Now, if you don't know what nice boy syndrome is, it is this. So, this is gonna be like a girl talk, I'm basically gonna put y'all on game how to deal with it. I'm gonna give y'all tips. I'm gonna give y'all mini story time of when I was involved with a dude that had, is it a had or he gave off? I don't know. Okay, so I really want to start doing this on my channel, girl talk. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet further because I want to give it like its own name, but basically it is girl talk. And being an only child, like I have older siblings, but they're all step siblings. I didn't grow up with like an older sibling from my mom. I'm the oldest, youngest, and middle, so I never really had anyone to talk to. So I only talked to like my friends and like probably my cousins, which was very rare because I don't know what it is, but like I said, I'm like the only girl, only kid my age in a way. It's awkward. So this series is going to be based on, I'm just going to be that person that gives you advice when you feel alone and you feel like you can't talk to anyone. I don't know, I'm going to be a god sister. I'm a god sister. But before we get into this video, we have to do our daily scriptures. This topic is about fear. And it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Psalms 23:4. "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Matthew 6:34. So I chose those scriptures because recently in my life, I've just been going through a phase of just worrying and just having so much fear in my heart, not just for corona, but for like small things in my life, things that I go through that y'all probably will never know. No one will know but me, not even my family. Just the little stuff that really been on my heart and in my mind that's just been disturbing my peace. Those scriptures really helped me. And what really gave me peace is knowing that God is always with me, no matter what I've done. As long as I repent and I ask for forgiveness, He will look past it and forgive me. Of course, don't use His kindness as an advantage. Please don't do that. Like, I don't know if I said that right, but basically, don't take advantage of God's kind heart. Don't do that, because He's not going to forgive you. But that's not the thing. I just want to say that even if you're not going through something, if you ever catch yourself going through something, just remember that God is always with you. And even if you feel like He's not there, you have to have faith that He's there, because I lost a lot of my faith because of 2020. This year has just been a mess. It's a mess. Once I started giving my problems and my worry and my fears to God, I've never felt so at peace. Like, I've been so calm. And you know, me overthinking and getting myself back into that loop really just made me realize of how God gave me so much peace. And He, like, I experienced the difference basically. But I don't want to rant too much. I would most definitely make a separate video about all my testimonies, because my channel is gonna have a lot of God content with it, because I do believe in sharing the scripture and sharing the gospel and everything. So with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, so y'all get real comfortable, get real cozy. This whole topic is a mess. I'm basically just gonna put y'all on game. I'm gonna tell y'all tips and tricks and how to get out of it, how to deal with it if you're in it, and how just to avoid it. Okay, so how to avoid this whole thing, this whole dude, this whole is if you're just now getting out of a relationship, you're not over someone, and you just at a very vulnerable space and time and whatever, avoid it. If you just getting out of a relationship, that's the best way for a dude that plays the nice boy syndrome card on you to come in your life and mess it up. This is the easiest time for a dude to see you as a target, and he can come in and swoop in and play that nice boy card, because that's what happened to me. Okay, so this boy can come in any shape or form, and by that I mean this boy can really be your closest guy best friend. If y'all picking up my drift, y'all know where I'm going, because I told y'all I got that story time at the end of this video. So y'all just put 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 together and get your answer and tell me what it is, because the story time that I'm gonna give y'all gonna make y'all gag. Like, they spit dreams, if you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean? Because I don't know if y'all know what I mean. Especially if you've been in a bad or abusive relationship, they gonna swoop in like they Superman, and they gonna be like, I'll treat you better.
I don't like that. And it's the part where I got played. Like, how you gonna play the player? That's what make me mad. I'm not no player. Like, I don't go out and play with other people hard. When I'm committed to a person. So we cool there. But like, when I'm doing my own thing, baby, don't tell me nothing. And I really just hate the fact that that was my life. Like, I'm disgusted. Like, how you didn't peep game?
They feed off of everything that you tell them. So let's say they ask you about your ex, or you just so happen to tell them about your ex, and you saying all the negative stuff, because obviously you looking to talk to this dude. You're not gonna tell them nothing good. So every bad that the ex did, they gonna be like, yeah, I'll do that. They gonna make it seem like nobody on their level. Like, they the highest level ever. And as girls, especially vulnerable girls, we thinking like, yeah, this gonna be my last boyfriend. This gonna be it. How did you fall for that? So after they done fishing out compliments, after they done spitting game to you and spitting dreams and just being everything that you desire, they gonna go ghost on you. I'm talking about full-blown ghost. Like, you gonna be like, hello,
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that
you gonna text, it's gonna say delivered, never read, person gonna turn their red receipts off. I hope you watch this video too. Take all offense. Turn the red receipts off, make up lies, talking about some I was with my family. They gonna lie. They gonna be like, my phone was on do not disturb. I put you on the list though, but I don't know why I'm not getting your calls. And then when it say connecting, it's just gonna fail. Like, what? Y'all, don't put yourself in that predicament. Trust me, it's not worth it. You gonna get your feelings hurt. Best way to deal with this is to ignore them. Ignore them. When they call you on their own time, because I forgot to say that, they will choose to call you whenever they feel like they can call you. And anytime a dude start doing that, it's time to go. Because now they feel like they got you wrapped around their finger, and now you gotta cut the finger off. Okay? Because that's what I did. Y'all, I got a little curl right here. It's just not showing. I know y'all probably looking like, where the other one? Block them. I know it's probably too late for this, but just cut your feelings off. Cut your feelings off. And yes, you're capable of doing it, because as a woman, you mentally tell yourself when you're ready to go. Once you realize and you pick up on what they're doing, get offended. You better feel disrespected. Feel disrespected. And build up all of that. Build it up. And you're going to realize that every time they call you, it's going to seem like another phone call. And if you don't want them to call you no more, block them, and you're not gonna miss them. So that's it. Those are just like my little heads up, my little tips, and whatever else you get, because I made this list strictly from what I've been through. I know it don't seem like it was a lot, but this is the best I can do for y'all, because I haven't been in multiple situations like this. Because I learned once, I don't like being played. I don't like feel like I'm being played with, so I don't put myself in that predicament again. And even if I feel like I'm in that predicament, I just get myself immediately out, whether I have feelings or not. I gotta go. I don't want to put no names out there, because honestly, I forgave and I forgot. I really did. I was being ignored a lot, and it was constant lies, and there was always there when they needed help, and every time that I really truly needed help, like when I felt like I was falling into depression, they were gone. I hope this person see this. I am not a perfect Christian. If you came to this video in the intro in the beginning made it seem like I'm perfect, I am not, baby. I got flaws. I'm not perfect. I'm far from that. I'm still learning. So calm down. Calm down. I don't mean to be a hypocrite, because I'm not telling y'all that I'm perfect. So let me get into the story time now that I rambled. Alright, so like I said, I was getting out of a very serious relationship. It was very serious, a very long relationship, almost a year, 8 months, and that's the longest I've ever been in a relationship. The longest before that was 3 months. Yeah, just so y'all don't get confused. Let's call him Candy, okay? Candy. Let's just call him Jace. Alright, so me and Jace, we were basically best friends. We were close friends. We were friends, you know, we've been friends for a long time. And I always told Jace, I never looked at Jace like that before. I've always found him good looking, but I never had him in my eyes like, oh, you're fine, you're this, you're that, because I just didn't let myself go to that. Because one, I knew I was in a relationship. Two, I knew that he was a friend, and I just wanted a male friend. Like, not everybody that's your friend you're supposed to be in a relationship with, especially males. Females that don't know that, hear this. Not every male that is your friend is supposed to be your boyfriend, okay? Leave some. Trust. Leave some, because I learned that from this too. I got out of this relationship, and you know, Jace was always there for me. I always used to vent to Jace, not like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend didn't do that. I never said none of that. I just discussed some stuff with him, like, yeah, see this? They take advantage, and they listen to everything. They listen to everything that the boyfriend don't do, and flip it and make it seem like he gonna do everything. We got super close because I never had so much time to talk to him. Got to know him, and you know, he was the male I felt, well, not no more, but we felt like we were the opposite genders of each other. Like, we matched, we fit, not like fit, but we fit friendship wise. And you know, he started sweet talking, and me being vulnerable, me falling for it. I really started looking at him in a different light, and he picked up off of that, and he started saying this and that and that and that and that, and just feeding into my head. I'm talking about, he was lying to me, talking about some, I'm your husband, I'm be your husband. And so now we started talking, and it felt real. It really felt real. I'm sorry if I'm lagging or I'm going slow. Now we talking to get towards being boyfriend and girlfriend. Now you can't answer the phone. Now it's all these excuses. Now it's this and now it's that and now it's that. He's calling me when he want to call me, when he got time for me, and when I need him, he's never there for me. And it's kind of just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know, my heart felt like it was breaking again, because it's like, dang, like, I started blaming myself. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Like, all right. So I started picking up on game. Basically, the player mode kind of came on. I had to shut my feelings off. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. when y'all realize something, when y'all see something and y'all feelings get in the way of your mind, you gotta cut your feelings off. I had to cut my feelings off. I said, listen, wrap it up. I wrap my feelings up. Let me get closer. Okay. Every girl is capable of doing this. I don't care if you feel like you cannot do it. You can wrap your feelings up and leave him. He's not the only guy out there, okay? He's not gonna be the only one. And trust me, he's not the best one, okay? So, with that being said, I had to wrap my feelings up. I put it in the bag and I threw it away. I did not have time to be my feelings. I did not have time to be questioning whether I was doing something wrong or not when it's this boy thinking he can play with me. So that's what I did. Wrapped them up and I went on. So this is when I started getting mad. I started realizing that he always lied talking about I was with my family members and all of that. Like, dude, shut up. You're lying for no reason. And I realized that he thought he had me around his finger. I had to cut that finger off real quick. It was not gonna be like that. I don't know what world you living in. Sure ain't gonna be in your world. So when he called, I let it ring. When he called, I let it ring. And when he called, I declined. When he texted, I left it on red. And I realized something that he did too. He turned his red receipts off. The whole time he would be getting all my messages, but would be ignoring me. So when he saw that I was on the same energy, I remember this day clear as day. One day he had texted me. I had my red receipts off. No, I had my red receipts on, right? And he had texted me talking about what you doing, blah, blah, blah. So I had read it, right? Oh, no. So it was a full-blown conversation. It was a serious conversation in a way. And he was texting, every time I send a text, it would be on red, it would be on delivered, but he would be typing. So I peeped game. So guess what? He was typing. I went and I turned my red receipts off, turned my location off. I turned everything off. It was like, dang, it's like that. And I was like, what you mean it's like that? He's talking about you turn your location, your red receipts, and you're not answering none of my phone calls. I was like, yeah. How it feel? You want to do this to people, but you can't get it back? And let me tell you, his man pride was so hurt. But I'm not going to tell y'all no more of the story because that's a whole nother story. But to wrap up this video, because I've been talking for a long time, basically everything that I've said on this list, I used in my real life, where I will make a full story time about this whole situation. And like I said, I used everything that I put on the list, and everything that's in the list I used in the story. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if this helped in any kind of way. If you're young, if you're a girl, if you're alone, and you feel like you cannot talk to anyone, and you just need someone to talk to, I'm someone that you can talk to. I will be your big sister, your god sister, your cousin, your aunt. I don't care, baby. I will be anything that you need me to be. At this time, when it comes to questions, when it comes to any questions that you feel like you cannot ask your mom or you're too embarrassed to ask your friends, my Instagram will be somewhere on the screen, and it will be definitely down in the description. You cannot miss it there. If you have any questions that you would love for me to answer, whether it's in another video or just personal one-on-one, be sure to DM me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below if y'all ever been in a situation like this.
Just